Welcome back. Another day, another lesson. I am Harold M. Reforma, your theory teacher, electrical installation and maintenance. So, this is our lesson for today. So, for our week 5, prepare hydraulic tools quarter 1 week 5. Our learning objective are, at the end of the lesson, all the students should be able to Number 1, familiarize themselves with the parts and function of hydraulic tools. Number 2, draw the hydraulic tools used in pipe bending. Number 3, appreciate the importance of using hydraulic tools and its safety rules in pipe bending. So before we start in our lesson proper, let's test your knowledge regarding on this topic. We have a multiple choice. For direction, read each statement carefully. Write the letter of the correct answer in your answer sheet. Okay? Always remember, class, you are not allowed to write anything on your learning packet. For number 1 question, what personal protective equipment should be worn when operating hydraulic tools? A. Safety glasses. B. Safety glasses and hearing protection. Letter C. Safety glasses, hearing protection, and gloves. And letter D. Safety glasses, hearing protection, gloves, and respirator. Choose your answer and write it on your notebook. And we will check it in our follow-up discussion tomorrow. Okay? Let's move on our number 2 question. It is used for bending condition at various angle. A. Hydraulic crimper. B. Hydraulic pipe. C. Hydraulic pipe bender. And D. Hydraulic pump. Choose the best answer, class. And for number 3 question, class, what type of oil used in hydraulic tools? A. Coconut oil. B. Cooking oil. C. Hydraulic oil. D. Singer oil. Choose the best answer, class. And let's move for the 4th question. It is used to drive the pressure oil in hydraulic tool. A. Hydraulic crimper. B. Hydraulic pipe. C. Hydraulic pipe bender. D. Hydraulic pump. Choose the best answer, class. Number 5. A device used to transfer hydraulic pressure to a mechanical device in hydraulic tools. Letter A. Hydraulic crimper. B. Hydraulic pipe bender. C. Hydraulic ram. D. Hydraulic tool. Choose the best answer for the last question, class, and write it on your notebook. We will check it in our follow-up discussion tomorrow. And we have another activity for what's in. Direction. We have a matching type in this activity. Match a tool in column A with their classification in column B. Write only the letter of the correct answer on the space before the number. Okay? Are you ready, class? So let's see. For column A, these are the list of tools. Allen wrench for number 1. Number 2, blowtorch. Number 3, side cutting pliers. Number 4, wire gauge. Number 5, power drill. You need to identify the classification of this tool on the column B. We have in letter A, drilling equipment. B, cutting tools. C, measuring tool. D, driving tools. And letter E, soldering tools. And last, for letter F, holding tool. Choose the letter of the correct answer for the column B and write it on your notebook. We will check it tomorrow in our follow-up discussion. Okay, let's move on, class. Okay, for our lesson proper, hydraulic equipment uses pressurized fluid to perform a multitude of machinery operation. In hydraulic machinery, an engine or motor drives a pump that pressurizes the hydraulic fluid. And this fluid then sent through hydraulic tube to the machine actuator, which use fluid pressure to complete their assigned task. The fluid then moved through a filter back to the pump where it's again pressurized. In using hydraulic tool, we can make our work easier and faster in bending the different size of electrical conduit. We must observe safety precaution and familiarize the different parts. Here are the common parts of hydraulic tool. Number 1. Hydraulic means using pressurized fluid oil to accomplish the work. Number 2. Hydraulic oil is a special formulated oil for hydraulic pump. Note, no oil or fluid should ever be used as substitute for hydraulic oil. Number 3. Hydraulic pump is used to drive the pressurized oil. Ram is a device used to transfer hydraulic pressure to a mechanical device. Number 5. Hydraulic pipe bender is used for bending conduit at various angle. So, dito sa lesson natin na to, pag-uusapan natin more in mga hydraulic tools na ginagamit sa electrical industry. At the same time, dito sa common parts na to, ito yung mga mismong mga parts, yung number 1 up to number 4, yan yung mga basic parts ng hydraulic tools natin na ating mga makikita sa mga susunod na mga hydraulic tools na ating i-discussin sa topic natin na to. Okay, for number 1 example ng ating hydraulic tools, this is hydraulic pipe bender. Ang hydraulic pipe bender is commonly makikita natin ito sa mga electrical industry na malakihan yung production, for especially ginagamit ito kapag malalaki na yung mga pipe na ibinibend kasi hindi na siya kayang i-bend ng manually ng tao kasi medyo makapal na yung mga conduit na ginagamit dito o malalaki na yung size ng mga conduit na binibend dito. That's why we need to use ang ating pong hydraulic pipe bender. So, ito po yung typical na example or this is the example of a hydraulic pipe bender. So, we have the hydraulic pump which is ito yung location na to. Ayan. So, itong side na yan is where the hydraulic oil, it is compressed or pressurized dahil po dun sa mismong handle nung pump natin. So, nagkakaroon ng pressurized na hydraulic oil doon and then magpo-flow po yung hydraulic oil natin dun sa hydraulic hose and then magta-transfer po yung pressurized oil na yun dun sa ram trouble gauge natin and then dun sa hydraulic ram natin, yun yung magkakaroon ng mechanical movement dahil dun sa pressurized oil natin and then magkakaroon na po ng movement doon. So, the more na pressurize yung oil natin, the more din po yung pressure na pag-push ng ating hydraulic ram doon sa object na kanyang binibend. For example, ito nga pong hydraulic pipe bender natin. So, meron din sa hydraulic pipe bender natin, we have the frame. So, yung frame na yun yung nag-hold sa mga pipe support natin at siya din po yung tumutulong para mabend ng maayos yung ating mga conduit. Okay? So, yan po yung sample. So, let's move in the safety rules in using hydraulic pipe bender. So, in using hydraulic pipe bender, we need to consider always the security or the safety of the user. At the same time, safety din po ng ating tools. Okay? So, number 1, never substitute the brake fluid for hydraulic oil. Okay? Always remember class, hydraulic oil is magkaiba po sila sa brake fluid. Magkaiba po sila. So, tatandaan class, ang mga pressurized oil po ay iba po yung substance na ginamit doon kesa po doon sa mga ordinary oils na na-encounter din natin. Okay? Number 2, never disconnect the hose when it is under pressure. So, very clear po yan. So, tatandaan, possible po kasi maging cause ng accident once na dinisconnect natin nang alam natin na nasa under pressure po yung oil na yan. So, kapag sumirit yung oil na yon, so pwede po yung tumama sa mata natin or sa any parts ng katawan natin. At the same time, yung oil madulas, possible po siya maging cause ng accident. So, number 3, never place hand near the ram or shoe while bending. So, always remember, na na-discuss po natin sa ating pong mga previous lesson, meron po tayong binabanggit na mga pitch points sa ating pong mga electrical tools. Also, on this kind of tools, yung ating pong hydraulic pipe bender, is meron din po tayong mga pitch point o yung tinatawag natin na things to consider na hindi po dapat hawakan ng kamay natin during the process of bending. And number 4, always use the proper size conduit shoe support. Yan. So, tatandaan din class na ang ating pong mga pipe bender ay kailangan po natin palitan yung shoe na tinatawag o yung mismong part ng hydraulic pipe bender natin na tutulong para mag-bend ng specific size of conduit. So, kung anong size po ng conduit ang ating i-bend, yun din po din dapat ang size ng ating shoe sa ating pong hydraulic pipe bender. Number 5, be sure the floor area is clear for the pipe to move freely. Yan. So, during the process of pipe bending, it is very important also to consider the place. At the same time, na wala pong mga disturbance or wala pong obstruction sa paligid while we are conducting pipe bending. So, specifically, ang size po ng mga conduit natin kapag gumagamit tayo ng hydraulic pipe bender is 1 inch pataas. So, yung mga haba din po niyan is hindi din po siya basta na madaling i-align or i-bend. So, that's why kapag i-move natin yung pipe, kailangan natin ng medyo malawak na space. Kaya, kailangan natin i-secured ang ating paligid na walang tatamaan. At the same time, kung meron tayong katulong, always nating i-consider ang ating mga helper na hindi sila matatamaan o tayo ay hindi din tayo matatamaan as a user. Okay, number 6, lift heavy bender part correctly. Yan. So, always remember din class na ang mga parts ng hydraulic pipe bender or anything na hydraulic tools ay medyo mabigat po. So, it is very important also to consider na kapag bubuhatin natin sila is naka-position ng maayos ang ating katawan, walang obstruction sa paligid during the process na tayo ay magbubuhat kasi possible na mabitawan natin ang mga parts kapag tayo ay natalapid o natapilok dahil sa mga obstruction sa paligid natin. Okay? So, always wear din po ng mga safety shoes para maprotektahan din po ang ating mga paa kapag tayo ay gumagawa o tayo po ay nagkakonduct ng task, especially kapag mga heavy equipment po o heavy tools po ang ating ginagamit. Number 7, make sure that the shoe, follow bar, and saddle, pipe, support, and other accessories are appropriate to the size and the type being bent. Yan. So, nabanggit ko po kanina, yung ating pong shoe is kailangan po ay akma doon sa size mismo ng conduit na ating binibend. So, hindi lang po yung shoe ang dapat nating consider and the other parts din po ng hydraulic pipe bender. It is also kailangan appropriate to each other. Kung anong size po yung shoe natin, yun din po yung follow bar, saddle, at saka yung pipe support ay kailangan din po akma dun sa size mismo ng shoe natin at the same time dun po sa conduit na ating ibibend. Okay? Next. Next type of hydraulic tools in electrical industry is the hydraulic knockout set. Okay? So, ito pong hydraulic knockout set natin is typical po itong ginagamit para pambutas ng mga plate o mga metal plate. Best example po na pinaggagamitan ng hydraulic knockout set is during the installation po ng panel board natin. So, yung metal plate po na ginamit dun sa panel board natin is minsan hindi po akma yung size ng conduit na i-install natin dun sa panel board natin. That's why we need to enlarge the size ng hole or nung ating pong pipeway para po ma-install natin ng maayos yung ating conduit na ilalagay. So, ito po yung mga basic parts ng hydraulic knockout set. We have hydraulic pump, same as the hydraulic pipe bender. Meron po lagi silang mga hydraulic pump, hydraulic hose, and then we have the hydraulic thread drum, and then we have the screw sleeve, we have the 1/2 knockout adapter, and then yung spacer. So, yan po yung mga basic parts po. And dun po mismo sa natin, sa knockout po mismo natin, yung knockout cutter natin is ito po yung makikita nating sample dito sa taas, yung minaximize po na image. Okay? Yan, we have the knockout cutter and then yung die. So, para po siya ang concept ng hydraulic knockout set natin is para po siyang puncher. Okay? Yung puncher po ng ating mga bond paper. Yun po yung pinakang idea po niya. So, iniipit po niya yung metal and then dun po sa pressurized po sa tulong po ng pressurized oil natin, dun po sa mismong knockout cutter natin at sa die natin,
madali po at malinis pong nakakat yung metal natin. Okay? Safety rules in hydraulic knockout set. Number 1, never substitute brake fluid for hydraulic oil. Number 2, do not come near to live electrical parts. And then never force the pump handle. And number 4, always wear a eye protection. So, yan po ang mga dapat natin tatandaan during the process using the hydraulic knockout set. And then we have the dieless hydraulic crimper. So, ito naman is nakita ko to o naka-experience ako na gumamit nito is crimper po siya ng mga terminal na ikinakabit po sa dulo ng electrical wire po natin. So, yan po yung typical na itsura ng dieless hydraulic crimper natin. So, we have the parts na dieless crimper head, we have the swivel hydraulic pump, and then yung hydraulic pump handle natin. Okay? Safety rules in hydraulic crimper. Number 1, ensure that the die is mounted securely on threading machine. Okay? And then number 2, keep die flooded with cutting oil during operation. Number 4, keep hand clothing and hair away from rotating parts. And then number 4, always wear eye protection. So, yan po din yung ating mga things things to consider while we are using hydraulic crimper. Okay? Common defects of hydraulic tools. Number 1, hydraulic pump. So, sa hydraulic pump, basically, ang commonly trouble dyan is leaking o yung tagas. And then, hydraulic ram naman natin is yung worn or yung out shop. So, nagagasgas po yun sa paulit-ulit na paggamit noon, pag-process po, pag-move ng ating hydraulic ram, nagkakaroon po ng paggasgas ng metal parts dun sa metal to metal kasi yon. So, nagkakaroon po ng friction sa part na yon, nagagasgas po yung metal parts na yon. That's why lumuluwag po siya. Okay? And then hydraulic hose, siyempre leaking din po yan, naluluma din po yan. At the same time, naiipit minsan. That's why nagkakaroon po ng mga leakage, lalo po dun sa mga terminal niyan. Okay? And then yung hydraulic ram trouble gauge, worn up shop din po siya, o yung lumuluwag din po siya, o naluluma din talaga siya. And then number 5, hydraulic oil, inadequate oil. So we need to replace again. May lifespan lang po kasi yung mga hydraulic oil natin. The more po na laging ginagamit ang mga hydraulic natin, mas kailangan din po natin magpalit ng hydraulic oil natin. Okay, for this activity, you need to identify the parts of the hydraulic pipe bender. Based on the image show, ayan, meron pong number dyan 1 to 8, and then the given answer is from letter A, the hydraulic pump, letter B, pipe support, letter C, bender shoe, letter D, bender frame, letter E, pipe, and then letter F, hydraulic ram, letter G, ram trouble gauge, and then letter H, hydraulic hose. So, yun po yung mga given na name ng parts natin, and then we need to identify it. Write your answer on your notebook, and then tomorrow we are going to check it in our follow-up discussion. And then you need to answer this. And then you need to create your own idea based on this question. So tomorrow itatanong ko to sa inyo, and then titingnan natin kung paano nyo naintindihan yung lesson natin na to. Ang ating question is, why it is important to identify the parts and function of hydraulic tools? I have learned that it is important to know the parts and function of hydraulic tools so that blank. So you need to create your own idea and then express your idea tomorrow in our follow-up discussion. And then tomorrow, we will check it in our follow-up discussion. For your week 5 written works, 30% of your grade, answer the assessment. So ito po yung ating activity for written works. So we have the true or false. Okay, direction, right, true if the statement is correct, and false if it is incorrect. Okay, for number 1 question, Always wear our protection when using hydraulic tools. What is your answer, class? Write it on your paper. And then number 2, when using hydraulic pipe bender, lift heavy bender parts properly. Number 3, never substitute brake fluid for hydraulic oil in hydraulic tools. And then number 4, always use proper size, safety shoes, and support in using hydraulic tools. Number 5, be sure that the floor area is clear for the pipe to move freely. And then number 6, in using hydraulic knockout set, always force the pump handle. And then number 7, never place hand near ram or shoe while bending. Number 8, in using hydraulic pipe bender, always disconnect the hose when it is under pressure. Number 9, make sure that the shoe, follow bar, saddle, pipe support, and other accessories are appropriate to the size and the type being bent. And then for the last question, number 10, in using hydraulic knockout set, do not come near to live electric parts. Okay, so tomorrow class, I will give you time to answer this activity via Google Form sa ating pong follow-up discussion. So, it is better to answer this question and then write it on your notebook para maging guide po during sa time na magte-take na kayo ng ating assessment sa ating pong Google Form. Okay? And then for your week 5 performance task, 70% of your grade, answer the additional activity. Okay, ito na po yun. So for your additional activity, sa activity you need a clean bond paper, and also you can use pen and then also color tools para po mas mapaganda ninyo yung inyong mga drawing. Okay, so direction, draw the hydraulic pipe bender and label the parts. So yun po, kailangan nyo lang pong i-drawing ng maayos, malinis at malinaw po yung hydraulic pipe bender natin. At the same time, gigradean po natin ang inyo pong drawing based po sa rubrics na nakikita ninyo sa screen. For the criteria, accuracy of the drawing, parts are identified properly. So, very important po na ma-drawing ninyo na maayos, naintindihan, at the same time, na-identify po ng tama ang mga parts po ng hydraulic pipe bender. And then, cleanliness of drawing. So, kailangan malinis yung inyong pagkakagawa. Hindi siya ganun kadumi. Okay? And then, yung say speed. Yung sa atin po, meron po tayong 5 points for the advance po na mag-submit before the expected time. And then, submit on time. Ang deadlines po natin is posted po sa Google Classroom natin yan. And then, for submitted after the expected time, it is equivalent to 3 points. So, those are the activity for week 5. And this is the end of our lesson for this week. Okay, see you tomorrow class for our follow-up discussion. Again, this is Herald Reforma, your TL teacher, Electrical Installation and Maintenance 9. Goodbye class!